Superpipe to landing is kind of popping up in the slopestyle over, and they're actually super fun. Like, kind of get used to a little transition, and yeah, I'm down with it.
Well, this is a team challenge, so taking a look at how we stand after what we saw on the Slopestyle section of things, it's Team Faction in the lead right now, followed by Team Atomic and then Volkl. So your team gets the top honors in each section. You get 100 points for your team. But that was on Slopestyle. It's a whole different ball of wax here in the modified Superpipe presented by Toyota. Grace Henderson and Alex Ferreira representing Team Volkl out here. Then you've got Kelly Silderu and Auntie Olila representing the Faction crew, and then Sabrina Kakmakli and Nico Porteous doing it for Team Atomic out here. That is actually a look at the, that was the Slopestyle start list right there. So
oddly enough, though, we have Grace Henderson starting it off again. I believe she's competing in all three aspects.
She's running the trifecta. She's the Iron Woman out here this weekend. She is going to run in all three sections of this team challenge out here. So if you're just joining us, you missed the first part. Basically, you've got a male and a female competitor here in the team challenge this year. In the years past, it was just different athletes were picked for the different sections. This year, it's a male and a female competitor going. There you go. So Grace Henderson, Alex Ferreira for Team Volkl, Kelly Silderu, Auntie Olila there for Faction, and then Sabrina Kakmakli and Nico Porteous rounding out the order. Fellas, you got your standouts, your big picks here for this section?
I mean, something I love so much is with the modified Superpipe and with the team challenge, we get to see somebody like Auntie Olila. He is not necessarily a competition guy these days, more into the film aspect, urban, all that kind of stuff, and he's out here doing the Superpipe, so it's just fun with the team event. We get like so many additional athletes that you might not see at a competition circuit otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you wouldn't see Auntie at a normal half-pipe competition or slopestyle, so it's sick to see him out here.
I think he's going to excel at this event, too. I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing normal about this compared to what we've seen on the pipe in Dew Tours past. You see the transitions with the 10-foot gap right there, 22-foot transition with over a 25-foot gap. And then the big story today, though, with this snow, it's causing some visibility issues, but speed has also been a bit of a factor out here today. But here we go. We started off with Team Volkl. This is Grace Henderson making her second appearance out here in the Ski Team Challenge.
So that first feature is really fun. It's like a quarter pipe, smaller quarter pipe to a normal landing, and there's that one that we see a lot in slopestyle events these days. It's sort of the shark fin we always say or something. Here we go, starting it off with a couple straight air, so just being smooth. I mean, there's a lot of snow out there today, so just trying to generate some speed, have fun out there in the half pipe, and show off for Team Volkl.
So the best possible run score you can get here for your team, your individual run score you can get is 100 points out here. You each get 2 runs out here, and they take the better of your 2 runs, so the best female score and the best male score for your team. Total those 2 together. With Grace Henderson getting the party started here. Alex Ferreira, her teammate here for Team Volkl. Let's talk about these first 2 features here, Tom.
Yeah, this stuff is, I just love the modified aspect of this. I mean, instead of just a normal Superpipe, you get so much additional variety. You get that quarter pipe takeoff to a normal landing, so sort of a slopestyle influence, and it's just unlike anything else in free ski or snowboard, only happening here at Dew Tour Copper. And there's Grace. So looking for the score. I mean, a smooth run, not a ton of technicality, but just having fun with it. A couple big grabs, a couple alley-oops, the alley-oop 360, and I mean, this guy needs no introduction.
Yeah, here we go, Ferrari. Yeah, he's the stage.
He's coming in hot. The last 2 times we had Dew Tour up here, he was the pipe champ in 2018 as well as 2017. This is Alex Ferreira on course.
Nice little left flare there. Oh, right side down the pipe, little shifty in there. That was sweet.
Oh, big air into the pipe. He's going fast.
See, he traveled some real estate on that one. He was moving at a good clip of speed here.
Little switch 7 at the end, not as big. Oh, there's the signature pole flip. You're not doing that one in Max, are you? You're not spinning your pole ever. Why not?
I haven't been spinning the pole. I just feel like if I take it away from Ferrari, he's going to be a little gutted about it, but I'll let him run it.
He's still running the full red Ferrari kit, which I like. And take a look at these top features. I mean, really cool going so left and right, going left 5 there, and then the right flat spin there. I love that. He does do the shifty a lot coming out. That 4-point landing, too?
Yeah, wow. He's got some control. I'll tell you that for free.
Here's the switch 7 at the bottom. So, yeah, a little slow on the speed, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that we have over 5 inches of fresh powder snow here in Copper, Colorado. So it's going to be a good day for riding. Not necessarily the best day for Superpipe action, but these guys are still just laying it down, having fun with it, and doing tricks regardless. Look at it.
Yeah, room for a face shot in the middle of the pipe there for sure.
All right, so what are the judges going to think of Mr. Ferreira's first outing right there? So a 76 flat. You combine that with what Grace put together, they've got a 126.33. Remember, this is round 1 out of 2. Each competitor going to get 2 runs at it out here today for this section of things. And here you go, all the way from Tallinn, Estonia. This is Kelly Silderu representing Team Faction.
Yeah, Kelly is always one to watch out for. One of the most talented women in the field in any event she enters. And a big 360 there off that quarter pipe to normal landing. We need to name all these features a little bit better so that I can say it quicker. The quarter pipe to normal landing, that takes a little too many syllables. There's the right side 540, alley-oop. So Kelly's really known for all the grabs and all the spins. She does a lot of left and right, alley-oop, forward, switch. So much variety of spinning and showcasing a little bit of it there, but we'll see even more in the women's-specific modified pipe event.
Yeah, and Kelly's had a huge season already, taking 2 medals at X Games.
Yep.
Craziness.
Always one to watch out for. Here she is coming into the pipe. So it's a shorter couple hits than normal in the normal super pipe part, but we get so many of that additional fun up top. Here's the right side 540, gets the mute grab. So yeah, always locking the grab. She's really known for that, and the judges love that. They want to see you reaching down and getting the ski, not just spinning in the air. They want to see you look at her, grabbing the ski and holding it as long as you can. That adds the sort of style, the flavor flav to the trick, if you would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to echo your point, Max, she did get 2 gold medals at X Games Aspen a couple weeks back. She got golden pipe and then followed it up with a slopestyle gold the next day. Look at that score. Kelly Silderu with a 77 flat here, her first go around.
Faction really off to a good start. I mean, they killed it in the slopestyle with Alex Hall doing a couple crazy rail tricks. So
they gave themselves a 10-point differential there in the slopestyle section of things. They're actually 11 points ahead of the pack there. But here we go, rounding out Team Faction here in round number 1 out of Finland. It's Antti Olila.
Here we go with Antti. I don't know if I'm allowed to have favorites on TV, but this guy might be the one to watch for me.
That's the beauty of being the guest guy. You get to be, you can play the favorites. That's what you're here to do.
Oh, the hand drag in, already so much variety from Antti compared to some of the other athletes we've seen with the hand drag on the way in. There's a big alley-oop flat spin with the off mute. Oh, fitting another one in. Cool run. What was, I sort of missed what it was on the quarter pipe to normal landing. He did was that the switch butter into a 5?
Yeah, like a switch butter into a cork 3, something like that, into another cork 3 into the pipe.
A lot of variety here. Is it on that top feature, the alley-oop flat 360, and then spinning around. Here's what we were talking about. Look at it buttering. So pre-spinning off the lip. Sort of looks like he was maybe going to 5. I'm not sure what that rotation was meant to be.
Slid it around, an extra chunk right there for good measure.
Yeah, in the slow-mo, it's so blatant how hard it's snowing.
Yeah.
You could just see the snow blowing sideways. There's that alley-oop with the opposite mute grab. I mean, you don't see a lot of opposite mute grabs these days. Look at the way he's tweaking it.
Yeah, the rev mute. Antti definitely is one of the best rev mutes in the ski game.
And again, another guy we wouldn't see often, so the team challenge bringing people out of the woodworks, a lot of film skiers from all over, so looks like a little deductions maybe for that bobble on the top feature there.
Gives them a total score of 127.66, so Kelly holding the torch there for Team Faction that go around. She's got the single highest score of this round thus far with that 77 flat, puts her just ahead of Alex Ferreira. But we move on to Team Atomic right now, and Sabrina Kekmakli here from Germany.
It sounded like a little Jamaican bobsled theme song or something on the way in there.
There we go, Sabrina, the alley-oop 3. Stomp.
Gets a good landing there.
Into the normal section of the half pipe, just a big tail grab there. Oh, the right side. Oh, 540.
Just hung up. She got away from that one unscathed. That could have been nasty right there. And you can just see, look at all the loose stuff in the flat right there as the snow continues to fall.
What do you think there? What went wrong?
Need to shift it into 4-wheel low there in the flat bottom with all that snow.
You know, it is presented by Toyota, the modified Superpipe presented by Toyota, so you could call your quarter pipe to landing. That could be the Tundra tabletop.
Oh, wow. I like that. I like
See,
that.
we're calling tricks and we're doing branding here, guys.
Might have to pull over and chain up for that one.
Max is on the board.
So Sabrina's up and moving. Good to see. A little bit of a miss pop there, maybe just catching the tip up on the coping. So nice to see her just being able to get out of that one and get back for run number 2.
Smooth alley-oop 3, though.
Really like this one. Going, big off that. I mean, it's hard to keep the speed up, so nice to see her able to maintain the speed into that big alley-oop 360 and then just didn't quite have the amplitude on this right 5. I think if she was a little higher out, she could have got those tips around, but going down onto her side, but getting up and walking her way, okay, it would appear.
It's right there, and you can just look at all the loose stuff as she goes in right shoulder into the transition.
The flat light might have come into play there for sure.
Speaking of which, so you guys were, Max, you were going to do qualifying this morning. How was it up there in the snow on the slope course? They ended up postponing it, but take us through, like, what are these conditions like? You were out there skiing this morning.
Yeah, the plan was to try to get the qualies off with everyone out there, but unfortunately it was just a little too hectic with the snow, and we kind of, as a group, made a decision, and we try and run on Saturday. But here we go, Nico Porteous coming out of New Zealand, one of my good buddies.
Nico rounding out the order here for Team Atomic. Time mark to beat thus far, a 77 flat. Kelly Silderud holding on that top spot as of now.
Our bronze medalist from the Olympics in 2018. So always a guy to watch out for in any sort of pipe, whether it's modified or regular.
Energetic run here for the
Got a pipe silver medal from X Games Aspen 2019 as well.
A bunch of good hits here, and there's the right side 900 to finish it off. So smooth move there from Nico.
Yeah, T to B for Nico.
That's exactly what you want to do. So
Yeah, Nico coming with the Dub 16 the other day, learning their, progressing the half pipe game like he does.
Something to watch out for in the men's event this coming weekend. He did learn the double cork 1620. Count it, that's a lot of numbers. Oh, and there's the big 1080. So sort of a little more than 1080 off that side hit. And yeah, just maybe one of the better runs we've seen so far today in terms of technicality.
Yeah, that was definitely up there for the tech and the NAR.
Yeah, especially fighting through with the visibility, as you were mentioning, Max, with the flat light, and then the speed continuing to be the issue, and it's not letting up. It's not going to get any better as we roll through into this next round because that snow just continues to fall heavier. The flakes are getting bigger out here. He gets an 85 flat, so that is the best run of the round. So that'll help out the cause big time, especially with Sabrina going down. She had an 18 and some change. But at the end of round 1 here in the modified Superpipe presented by Toyota, it's the faction crew in the top spot. However, Team Volkl's not too far behind. There was less than a full point differential between those two, so it is far from over as we send the pipe slippers down to try to clear out some of the loose stuff here. You guys' thoughts there at the end of round 1?
Yeah, I mean, the snow isn't really taking anyone's vibe down, if you know what I mean. The vibes are still flowing, and I think everyone's stoked. Looks like it.
Nico looking good. I mean, he really laid a good run down there. Hopefully those slippers can help speed it up and we can get some more action going.
He could shake up the standings if his teammate Sabrina can clean it up here in round number 2. So as the snow continues to fall, we'll do a little course maintenance. Stick around. We'll come back. We'll have round 2 here in the Ski Team Challenge from the modified Superpipe presented by Toyota here at the Dew Tour Copper 2020. Welcome back to Summit County, Colorado, here for Dew Tour Copper 2020. We're here getting ready to kick off round number 2 here in the modified Superpipe presented by Toyota. Here in the we're at the halfway point basically here for the Ski Team Challenge here for 2020. And well, you can see by that visual right there, the weather has been kind of playing with us a little bit out here today. Jimmy Coleman in the booth alongside Tom Walsh. We got Max Moffinet join us here in this round. And as of right now, it is Nico Porteous who sits in that top spot. He had a first round score of an 85 flat. Remember, it's your best score between you and your teammate total together that'll get you out of this section. But here we go, kicking off the second and final round with Grace Henderson.
Grace pulling triple duty today, doing the slopestyle portion of this team event as well as modified Superpipe and Streetstyle. So a little bit of everything for her.
Oh no, just a little slough the speed right there going on the pipe.
Little slough. I think she wanted to revert from switch back to forward before getting into that pipe and turned into a slash almost.
Yeah, she did lace that alley-oop flat 5, which was super nice.
Very nice alley-oop there. Little alley-oop 360 here at the end. So yeah, the feature to speak of is that quarter pipe to the normal landing there, doing the flat 540. So definitely stepping it up from the first round. She's throwing down for the team.
Yeah, that was smooth.
She was in 5th pre-run. She had a 50.33 that first time out. Taking a look at the slow-mo there off the quarter pipe to landing.
Oh yeah, smooth with that one. The alley-oop flat 5, can hardly see her through the snowfall. She was getting some props there at the bottom from Nick Gepper, her Volkl teammate. So a lot of camaraderie. What we love about this team event is just all these athletes coming together, men, women, from all these different brands and competing together on a team. It's something that never really happens in skiing. I mean, you don't compete on a team ever, so it's fun to get to cheer each other on and have those good vibes at the top and at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. We got Hunter Hess up there with Ferrari and another pipe skier on Volkl, and yeah, just good vibes all around for sure.
She bumps up her score with a 60.66. That moved her up 1 spot. She was in 5th, moved her up to 4th, so that'll definitely help out the cause. So again, it's Volkl, Faction, Atomic. Those are the rankings here as of right now, but 1 skier down, 5 left to go here in the second and final round.
All right.
Alex Ferreira.
Here we go, big revs for Ferrari. Left down the pipe. Flare to a down the pipe double flat.
There we go. That's what we like to see. The big double flat spin. Oh, the left 720.
720, love that last little 180 from Alex.
Switch right Sav.
So the highlight seems to be that quarter pipe to normal landing feature is where they're really going big, generating a lot of speed, and he's bringing out the double flat spin there for us. So getting the crowd revved up. There's Nick Gepper giving him a hug at the bottom, and wow, big run, definite improvement.
Yeah, definitely that quarter pipe to landing is the most trickable feature, I'd say. People are going full send.
There it is. Look at this. Off the top, big pop, gets the Japan grab, comes around, and you can tell how flat the lighted is, just snowing and breezy out, and I don't know how he sees that rotation, able to put it to his feet. That green paint is definitely helping, but it keeps getting covered up by inch after inch of snow out here in Copper, Colorado.
Yeah, you can barely see those die lines in the replays right there, but again, good on him for spotting those landings and good speed there for that run. He had a 76 flat that first go around. We'll see what the judges think of him here in round number 2. Capping it off the end with a couple of 7s. So Alex Ferreira jumps up into the 80s with an 82.33.
Two good runs there. I mean, definitely improvements from both of them. So, I mean, what more can you ask for?
So Kelly Silderud is feeling pretty confident with that first run outing, and she is not going to go for round 2, and that means we move on to the other half of Team Faction. Our Finnish competitor here with Antti Olila.
Yeah, the Finnish wizard, Antti. Let's see if he cleans up that switch butter on the second.
Yeah, I just saw at the bottom, needs a 66, so a 16-point improvement on the score, and he can get, a little bit cleaner, but still bobbling on that landing a bit, but needs up to a 66 for Faction to move up into the top spot. There's the alley-oop flat spin. Oh, and there's the cork 5. So
Little hand drag there.
couple bobbles there again for Antti. Unfortunately, I mean, I love that butter. It's so unique. No one else in the field doing it, but just coming up a bit short on the knuckle again on that one, it looked.
Yeah, I do like how he hits the first feature on the left and then carves back to the second feature on the left.
Yeah, no one else doing that as well. Everybody usually goes alternating. So from one wall to the other, he's carving back to this side, does the butter. Oh, and just, yeah, still
Caught up, yeah.
maybe not able to see that landing because the light is just a little white out right here. It is blizzard-like almost. Oh, the rev mute, as you said, I mean, the best to do it maybe. That is just so smooth, landing a little low, but just look at the tweak there. Such style. Great to have Antti out here competing in the team challenge.
Yeah, Antti is the ATV. He can ski anything, big mountain, park, pipe.
Does bump up the score. He gets a 58.66. That'll give him a 135.66. Remember, Kelly had a big first-run score. She had that 77 flat, but she was either feeling good with that score or just didn't feel like continuing on in the conditions. So now we're down to our final two here in the modified Superpipe presented by our friends at Toyota. It's Team Atomic. Sabrina Mackley, she's a bit of a privateer, a mercenary, a pipe mercenary, if you will. She got recruited for this one. Team Atomic needed a female pipe skier, and they went out and they picked up Sabrina and said, hey, you're in for Team Atomic.
Yeah, she is riding head skis, but competing for Atomic on this one, and had a little mishap there on run number 1 on the right side 540, so looking to clean that up and step it up a bit here in run 2.
Left 5.
540 on that left wall.
Doing a straight out there, so maybe just avoiding the trick that took her down, stepping it up in a different way. There's the big safety grab, so getting a full run. I mean, she has an 18, so that big crash definitely obviously brought her score way down, so no crashes on that. Does the left 5 instead, it's going to be a major improvement.
Yeah, for Team Atomic, that full run is definitely going to bump their overall score up for sure.
There's the safety grab on that one on the 5, and then a couple big straight airs, getting the Japan grab on that safety grab here and the Japan grab on that next one, kicking it out. Arigato. There we go.
Big poked out Japan grab.
I like that one. I like that one.
Gotta love it.
So yeah, I would expect her to move up into the 50s.
Oh, she's definitely going to move up.
60s.
She's going to get rid of that 18.66, I should say. But Nico, her teammate's got that 85. I mean, he's got the single highest score of this part of the ski team challenge thus far. So there, you called it. You said high 50s. 59.33 for her, so that gives them a total of 144.33. So nicely done. I mean, basically, it's all about simple math at this point. You just want to pad the numbers right now. You're trying to do your part to help out your team here in the modified Superpipe section presented by Toyota.
And with Nico, last guy to go, he's already got that 85. He almost doesn't need this run. It looks like Atomic is going to be the leaders of this round, the modified Superpipe round.
Oh my God, there's so much snow on this side.
Yeah, you can hear there's so much snow out here, and well, guess what, Nico? There's gonna be more of it as we go into night and into tomorrow out here.
What is this run?
What?
Oh, the switch front flip. That makes everybody happy.
Yeah, he's going to style this one out. A little butter on the knuckle, back to switch.
Whoa.
Well
So
done.
ad-libbing, having fun out here. Nico did a double cork on that feature earlier, and now just doing a couple butters, a couple fun varieties. I mean, just having a blast in the pipe. Right side 900 to finish it off, and you can tell when they slash the snow up how deep the fresh powder is out there. It is coming down.
So having a little fun with that one and throwing a surprise into the mix at the top of that run.
I mean, I love the switch front flip at the top. I think in the actual main event, I'm going to need to see that one again, because that's something the judges could get behind.
Yeah, I'd love to see him, dump it over one more time. The switch double front flip. I mean, it's a bold call, but
You've got time to labor your cause for that one throughout the weekend.
Last game of the year, Connor. There's the cork 9.
Tell them how you feel, Max.
Here's the right side cork 9 at the end, so getting that opposite safety grab and just another clean run. I mean, kind of messing around up top, but still, I mean, Nico clearly showing the snow is not affecting him. And yeah, Sabrina coming in, joining the Atomic team, and definitely helping them to the top spot here in the Modified Superpipe Ski Team Challenge.
With some privateer work and doing her part here in round number 2. Jumping up from an 18.66 after getting hung up on that 5 with a 59.33. So Nico gets a 50.33 that run. That doesn't matter. He had an 85 in the first go around. He's done his part for Team Atomic in this part of the equation. So now it's all just a matter of math as we get set to look at the overall sort here. So if your team comes out in top honors in your section, you're awarded 100 points. The second-ranked team per section gets awarded 85 points, and then third place gets awarded 75 points. So Team Atomic getting it done. The Privateer does her part in round number 2, puts them in that top spot with a total of 144.33. Followed by the Henderson Ferreira crew, and then Sildaroo, who did not take her second run. What do you think was going on there?
I think Kelly maybe just was confident. She laid down that first run well. She definitely wants, she's competing in Slopestyle and Superpipe this weekend, so I think trying to keep it solid, just with the snow, trying to play it safe. She got a 77. Why go out and push it? Hoping Auntie could have upped that score, but yeah, here's the ranking as we go through it. Atomic gets those 85 and 100, so got the highest total. We still have one more event for this leaderboard to change up, so Streetstyle, that's my favorite. Can't wait to watch.
Yeah, it's a 10-point differential going on right now. Faction came out of the Slopestyle section in that top spot. They've now flip-flopped all that. Volkl's still down there at the bottom, though, so looking at the math that we just saw right there, you've got some work to do right there, Team Volkl, but don't count them out yet. We've got one more section to go. However, they go through that. We may get a chance to take some turns tomorrow. As you can see, the snow continues to fall out here. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a few face shots tomorrow for sure.
Did you bring powder skis with you, Max?
I did not, but,
The skinnier the ski, the deeper in the snow you get.
Exactly, yeah. I'll be getting barreled for sure.
So there you go. Your thoughts looking into round number 3 here once we get into Streetstyle?
I mean, a lot to look forward to. The Streetstyle is more what we saw in Slope. Since in Slopestyle, we saw none of the jump features today. I think we're going to see a lot of rail tricks, and I think that Faction team is tough to beat. Atomic, I mean, everybody's throwing down. This one is the one that matters the least with the snow. Rails, doesn't matter if it's snowing. You can still do it all. So I think we might have a heavy throwdown.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of heavy hitters for the Streetstyle. I'm excited to watch that one.
Yeah, Tech Savvy is going to be the name of the game, and that's what's going to come into play over there. And again, Faction and Atomic, they've flip-flopped. Atomic sits in that top spot right now, but the big story going into that section, it's only a 10-point differential between the two. Hey, Max, thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure, sir. Appreciate you coming out here, having some fun with us here in the Modified Superpipe presented by Toyota. We've got one more section left to go here in the team challenge. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll start it off street style with the snowboarders, and then we'll jump back in the booth and we'll find out who's going home with the victory out here. Is it going to be Team Atomic, Team Faction, or Team Volkl? You'll have to come back and join us when we return here to the Dew Tour Copper Mountain 2020 in the Ski Team Challenge.